the tactics used to erode civil liberties is always to single out groups that, or people who are the most marginalized, in the expectation that no one will care what's being done to them. So there's an attitude that, well, you know, I don't care if Fred Phelps' free speech rights or neo-Nazis' free speech rights are being restricted, or if, you know, Muslims who seem to probably have done something wrong are put into prison without due process, because I'm never going to be Fred Phelps, and I'm never going to be a Muslim who has terrorist connections. And the problem with that line of reasoning is that civil liberties abuses, though they begin in that confined manner, once accepted, always spread and will encompass far more than what they originally are intended to encompass. And so people who feel secure that they're not going to be targeted are just being ahistorical and foolish, because so many times it's inevitable that it expands far beyond what the original abuses are confined to. The other aspect of it is that when governments are permitted to cross the lines that the Constitution says you can't cross, what it does is it creates this element of fear, this climate of fear between the citizenry and government, so that you may think that you are able to do all the things that you want to do, but what happens subconsciously is that you fear really challenging the government, because you know that they don't respect constitutional lines. And so it changes the relationship between the citizenry and government. It makes government far less accountable, and it makes the citizens far more willing to relinquish their own rights on their own, just out of fear of what the government will do to them.